Alright, what's up fam? This is Grant. Today we're gonna go around the house. I'm gonna show you guys a couple of items at home you guys can use to train. So I'm pretty sure you guys are starting to get a little bit sick of just doing push-ups and squats and basically every other body weight variation you can do. So obviously first thing you want to do when training at home is to find actual gym equipment. So for me that would be kettlebells, we had dumbbells, and I also ended up finding a pair of TRX bands. Aside from that, I'm pretty sure you've already seen a couple of the more common items. So you've seen eco bags being used for curls, lateral raises, a lot of other light exercises, and a lot of people also use suitcases. That's nice too because you can load it up with different things, maybe some canned goods, some books, whatever's kind of heavy. I think usually squats with the gallons of water. So next up we have the door. So you've seen a lot of people doing pull-ups with them. Something I recommend if you're gonna use the door, you probably want to secure it. You want to use maybe something heavy. I'm using my dumbbells. Also, you want to make sure that the door is made out of wood, solid wood. Okay, next we have inverted rows. People usually like to do those on the tabletop, but for me, because my table is made out of glass and it's not exactly secured to the base, I am not gonna do inverted rows. Alright, so let's move on to our first creative-ish item. I'm sure you guys have seen this too. This is the couch. So for the couch, some things you can do would be the leg press. So you want to go single leg. After you go single leg, you want to go to the other side. Make sure you're careful you don't use a couch that's too heavy. You don't want to get stuck under that couch. So just be careful. Aside from that leg press, you can also do deadlifts, assuming you have a big enough couch. Of course, Bulgarian split squats, hip thrusts, also chair dips, which you can do on the couch or on the chair. So item number 2, we have the mattress. So I like the mattress because it's like the couch, it's also pretty heavy, and it also starts a little bit higher up. So it starts somewhere around your thigh. So the good thing about this is you don't have to lift it off all the way down from the ground. For this one, you can do a lot more upper body movement. So for me, for that mattress, I like using it for jammer presses, for curls. Maybe you can also do step-ups if you like, if your bed is high enough or low enough, and if it's not too soft. So just be careful, especially when you're going up, that you maintain your balance. But yeah, perfect if you want to take a nap right after. So you can do it right before bed, you can do it when you wake up, whatever. So item number 3, we have the ladder. So I like the ladder because you can go through different levels. For me, I like using it for, well, body weight skull crushers. Obviously, the lower you go on that ladder, the harder it's gonna be. But if you're gonna do those higher up, you might want to secure it against maybe like a wall, maybe your couch, whatever, something heavy. So I like doing those body weight skull crushers. You can also do different levels of decline push-ups. You kind of want to make sure that your ladder is supported by something else on the side just so it doesn't get pushed. Third, I like using it for calf raises because it's kind of hard to get a full range of motion on calf raises. So for the ladder, you go all the way down to dorsiflexion, all the way up, and you get the support. You can hold on to the rails if you like. So item number 4, we have a pushcart. So the cool thing about pushcarts is that they have wheels. Obviously, I like them too because you can load them. The first most obvious thing you can do with it is a sled push. So you can just load it up with gallons of water, your dumbbells, your kettlebells, whatever. Second, I like using them for sliding leg curls. So you don't get a lot of knee flexion exercises. So for me, finding a good variation is very important. Make sure you're using your heels, pulling it back using your hamstrings. You might want to try to keep your hips up, keep it steady. Next, I like them for sliding reverse crunches. So sliding reverse crunches, that's fairly basic. All right, so we got, it's the fifth one. We have books. So I like books because, again, like the other items, they're a little bit on the heavy side if you have enough. Right, they're a good way to load it up, lots of books, or you can use them as a way to change levels. Obviously, the first option here would be just picking them up off the ground or from the shelf or wherever you're getting them from. You can do deadlifts with those. Then just tie them up or tape them together just to keep them secure. Next, I use them for deficit push-ups. So you have one stack of books, another stack of books. You get to increase that range of motion. You can go all the way down. The third one I like doing with the books is to use it as a bench. So this, if you've seen one of my videos doing a bench press with a foam roller on my back instead of doing it on the floor, that's probably one of my favorite variations. You get an extended range of motion. So that's pretty much it. If you guys have any other suggestions on items you can use at home, do leave a comment.